Jack Logan had to leave, so we miss him, but we appreciate his coming very much. We're here tonight to celebrate the achievements of two talented students, Sarah Meyer from Oklahoma Middle and Henry Logan from Malcolm Ridge. What we've asked them to do our contest each year is they have a theme. This year's theme is what, Henry? Share peace. All right? Share peace. And what they have to do is the leadership from the teachers and parents and different things, they have to capture that on paper. And they have certain sizes of paper and certain things they can do and certain things they can't do. And we had 80 posters this year. And they were put in the library for about 10 days. And I'm hoping the teachers and others have gone by to see them. And John Robinson made sure that the people in the Lions Club saw them because he came down and took pictures and sent it to them. I got a copy, John. Thank you so much for that. The International Peace Poster Contest, Share Peace this year, it changes every year, and they're evaluated on 3 criteria: originality, artistic merit, and expression of the theme. Locally, our Lion Club asked the teachers to select judges who have knowledge of art. They selected the winners who are honored tonight. All posters then were submitted, were placed at the Oconee Library for about 10 days. And the winning posters have been forwarded to our district governor, 18I, for further judgment. The winning poster from each district will be forwarded to the state level for the next step. The final step of the competition is at the international level, where 23 merit winners will be named. And of course, the national winner, these merit winners will win $500, and the national winner will win $5,000. This will be given to New York. We're very proud of this program. We're proud of the Lions Club that works hard to get the money for all of our projects. And we just appreciate the leadership, not just of the students, but the teachers and the parents that participate in this. Jessica has come late. We introduced her before. She's here. And that guy over there next to her is her dad. And y'all know Sam Elliott? As I told you a while ago, Sam's
I'm the reason she's late. I need to talk to Dave.
But you know, Sam knocked on my door one day selling mops and brooms, and I had just moved here. And he wanted to know if I wanted to be a member of the Lions Club. So I came, and I'm still here, Sam. They didn't kick me out. So. But Sarah and Henry, will you please come forward? The Oconee Lions Club thankfully and proudly present you a check for $75 to recognize your talent and your willingness to be a part of the important and patriotic project. So, Sarah. Thank you so much. Can we get a picture of it?
Yeah, there we go.
Some people have to Spain, but this you have.
Let us thank you again for the hard work and the good things that you do. And thank you again, teacher. Chad Willingham is an excellent teacher, and we certainly want to thank him, even though he's unable to come. Thank you again.
Thank you, Randall, and congratulations. This time I'm going to ask Lion Wayne Turnbull if he'll present our firefighter and first responder award.
Well, as I was kidding around earlier, known Kathy and known Paul's father, so mother for quite a while. And there, Paul is continuing to be a part of a family tradition. I will just say it that. He's from his grandfather to his uncle to his father. He's certainly been I'm sure that's been an inspiration to you over the years. I go to church with Kathy and Dick, and we've had some recognition at our church before, and when they called me and told me the names, I said, "Oh, I know them." So it's been good to think back and appreciate all their work that they have and dedication that they have done over the years. And I'm going let's see first here. Lose my mind, man. I'm going to ask Chief Bruce Baxter to come up and tell us a little bit about Paul. Not anything bad, but just a little bit. Because it's kind of his nephew.
Well, I am his favorite uncle. But first of all, I want to tell you that Ken and I really appreciate you inviting us tonight. You know, anytime we have food, we're going to be here. And the food was excellent. But we are going to recognize the Firefighter of the Year for Oconee County. It is Paul Jackson. He's my nephew. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Paul. He joined the fire department as a volunteer 11 years ago. He served as a firefighter, EMT, and training officer at Station 1, which is Watkinsville. And he's also currently a firefighter EMT with Gwinnett County Fire and Emergency Services. So he's a career firefighter, but he volunteers with us here in Oconee. Paul is a bachelor, and he is available. So, you know, any nice ladies, he is available. In addition to fire and EMS work, he's an avid fisherman, an avid hunter. He loves to fish and hunt. Family roots, of course, his dad is Eddie Thaxton, his mother is Beverly. He gets his looks from his mother. He's got his brother J.W., who's in the fire service also. Of course, my dad, which is his grandfather, who's one of the founders of the Oconee Fire Department back in the early 60s. Mr. Jim passed away in July. But Eddie and J.W. have been leaders in the fire service, been officers. So Paul is the youngest of our family, and he grew up in it. So he did just like I did as a young boy. He rode with his dad to the fire calls and had a lot of interest in it. He's been instrumental in the fire service in Oconee. He's assisted with our annual live burns. Every year we have a firefighter recruit class, and we go and have a live burn at the end of the class, and Paul does a good job assisting with those annual burns. He's also helps with rescue jacks, airbag extrication classes. He helps teach those classes for us. He's been to Emmitsburg, Maryland a few times, and that's where the National Fire Academy is. So he's been up there and taken several courses, going back in February for another course. It's free. costs nothing, and we're able to send our volunteers up there. So he takes part in that. He's a valuable asset. He's a member of Station 1. Even though he's a member of Station 1 in Watkinsville, he actually lives up in the Station 8 area, which is Barber Creek. So, and up there, we've got a lot of things to protect, up in the Barber Creek, Epps Bridge Road area. But Paul's been very instrumental in helping us get the first fire truck out of the station. As you know, we all of our guys are volunteers. They have to drive to the fire station to get the trucks. And that area is very critical, and he does an excellent job of getting the trucks out on a timely basis. In a time when we're kind of short on drivers up there, so we appreciate his help in doing that. So he is the firefighter of the year, and I appreciate him coming tonight, and he's good. He's good for the fire.
It says Firefighter of the Year awarded to Paul Paxton by the Oconee Lions Club for dedicated service to the citizens of Oconee County, November 24th, 2015.
Here's a little something to help you with your hunting and fishing.
Yeah, share that with me, right?
That's between you and Paul.
Ken's coming up.
Yeah, Ken's going to say a few words about Kathy and medical responder. Ken,
What you gonna say about me now?
well,
You know me too well. This is scary.
well, you know, this is not, you know, Bruce and Paul, but you know, this is kind of, Ken and I are related too, so it's kind of it's a family affair.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have the privilege of introducing Kathy to y'all again in just a few moments, but I wanted to tell you a few things about Miss Kathy Adams. Kathy joined Oconee Fire Rescue a little over 2 years ago in August of 2013 as an emergency medical responder. And when you hear her talk, you'll realize that she ain't from around here. She comes to us by way of Minnesota. So anyway, through some career choices and things, she obtained her paramedic certification while she was still in the cold climate of Minnesota, and a job opportunity brought her southward. She kind of moved in this direction and found an EMS career in Louisiana, or Louisiana, however you want to pronounce that. But a back injury kind of short-circuited that career as a paramedic in the EMS field. So she then somehow found her way all the way over to Georgia at Emory University and obtained her physician's assistant certification. I mean, this girl has got, you know, qualifications coming out the wazoo. But anyway, she then obtained some employment with Grady Hospital. And I believe it was at Grady Hospital she met this tall, handsome emergency room doctor, and who was, I guess, the man of her dreams, and the rest is history, as they shall say. So we were fortunate enough that a few years later down the road, along with their son Nathan, they made their way to the lovely southern end of our county, down below Farmington, and then joined up, both of them, with our emergency medical responder program, and then shortly after that, their son Nathan. So we have all three of them on the department in varying capacities. But Kathy, while she's only been on the department for a short time, she has accomplished an amazing amount of stuff. along with just running tons of calls. I mean, last year she was our medical responder of the year for Oconee Fire Rescue for the Station 2 Farmington area. Along with that, one of the things that Kathy does that while it may not be, it is related to the whole emergency services field, but this woman, I have no idea how many of the signs. I don't know if y'all have seen the little blue address marker signs. There are areas of our county where people just do not mark their addresses well. And in the emergency services where seconds count, minutes count, you know, we really rely on being able to find your addresses quickly. And Kathy has put out, I would say probably, I know in the hundreds, but it may be closer to 1,000 of these signs in some of the rural areas where people don't have their addresses marked. So that's one of the really cool things she's done. Another thing she's done, just above and beyond running medical calls, because she runs a ton of those. She's probably in our top 10 overall with the department right now. But she has been an assistant instructor with our new emergency medical responder classes. And with this, she spends many hours working with the students, tutoring them, preparing practice tests, going over the practical skills with them. I mean, she's doing this on her nights, after class, on weekends, just going above and beyond what anybody, would expect her to do. So anyway, I guess without further ado, Kathy, would you like to come up and receive your awards?
And this plaque, it says Medical Responder of the Year, awarded to Kathy Adams by the Oconee Lions Club for dedicated service to the citizens of Oconee County. That's also. Wow.
All right. Thank you.
Be sure to buy yourself something like that, Marty.
Kathy, you ought to share it a little bit with that tall, good-looking guy he was talking to.
All right. So a couple of things. One thing I would like to mention too, one of our past district governor, Bill Holly, has joined us tonight, and I want to welcome you. And that concludes our program, our presentation. And again, I want to congratulate all of our winners and thank y'all for coming. We have just a few items of business, which are welcome to stay. If you'd like, it'll take us a few minutes, I think, unless people have a lot to add. But welcome to go if you have things you have to do as well. But we're welcome you. Way too many Our first item of business, we just have a couple here, but we do have the Christmas parade coming up Saturday, December the 5th. And have you got stuff set up for that one, or are we going to serve food?
We need to decide, we'll do the cotton candy. We need to decide if we've been doing sausage biscuits. Bring some sausage biscuits and we'll sell those. We'll have cotton candy, hot chocolate, and
Soda and water.
coffee and some sodas. It all kind of depends on temperature, and hopefully it's dry, because that makes the cotton candy go much better. Otherwise, it's drippy.